Every culture has its own terrifying tales and chilling folklore, passed down through generations to instill fear and awe. These legends often serve as moral lessons or explanations for the unknown. Below are 10 of the scariest legends from around the world, each steeped in mystery and horror. La Llorona, Mexico. La Llorona, or the Weeping Woman, is a legend originating from Mexican folklore. The story goes that a beautiful woman named Maria drowned her children in a fit of rage and jealousy after her husband left her for a younger woman. Realizing the horror of her actions, Maria drowned herself in the same river. She was denied entry to the afterlife and condemned to wander the earth for eternity, weeping as she searches for her lost children. It is said that those who hear her cries are marked for death, and parents warn their children not to wander alone at night, lest La Llorona take them. The Wendigo, North America. The Wendigo is a malevolent spirit from the folklore of the Algonquian-speaking tribes in North America. This creature is said to possess humans, driving them to cannibalism. The Wendigo is often described as a tall, emaciated being with a hunger for human flesh, eyes pushed back deep into their sockets, and a lipless mouth. The legend serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of greed and gluttony, warning against the consumption of human flesh under any circumstances. Kuchisake-onna, Japan. Kuchisake-onna, or the slit-mouthed woman, is a terrifying urban legend from Japan. According to the story, she is the spirit of a woman who was mutilated by her jealous husband, who slit her mouth from ear to ear. She now roams the streets, wearing a surgical mask. When she encounters someone, she asks, "Am I beautiful?" If the person answers no, she kills them immediately. If they answer yes, she removes her mask to reveal her grotesque smile and asks the question again. Regardless of the second answer, the victim often meets a gruesome end, though some versions of the tale suggest clever responses or actions that can save them. The Chupacabra, Latin America. The Chupacabra, meaning goat sucker, is a legendary creature reported primarily in Puerto Rico and other parts of the Americas. This creature is described as a monstrous, reptile-like being that preys on livestock, drinking their blood. It first gained notoriety in the 1990s, with numerous reported sightings of dead animals drained of blood. The chupacabra has become a symbol of fear in rural areas, embodying the unknown threats that lurk in the dark. The Baba Yaga, Slavic folklore. Baba Yaga is a fearsome witch from Slavic folklore. She lives in a hut that stands on chicken legs and flies around in a mortar, wielding a pestle. Baba Yaga is known for her child-eating tendencies and her ability to command powerful magic. She is often depicted as a grotesque old woman with iron teeth and a hunger for human flesh. While she can be a helper in some tales, she is mostly portrayed as a formidable antagonist who tests the bravery and cleverness of those who seek her out. The Headless Horseman, European and American folklore. The Headless Horseman is a legendary figure originating from European folklore but popularized by Washington Irving as the legend of Sleepy Hollow. The story tells of a Hessian soldier who was decapitated during the American Revolutionary War. He now rides through the night, searching for his lost head, often haunting the town of Sleepy Hollow. The Headless Horseman is a spectral figure whose appearance heralds doom, invoking fear and unease in those who encounter him. The Banshee, Irish folklore. The Banshee is a wailing spirit from Irish folklore. She is said to be a harbinger of death, appearing to foretell the passing of a family member. The Banshee's appearance varies, ranging from a beautiful young woman to a haggard old crone, often dressed in white or gray. Her mournful cries and keening are believed to be heard at night, and those who hear her wails know that death is near. The legend of the Banshee serves as a chilling reminder of the inevitability of death and the sorrow it brings. The Yara-ma-yha-who, Australian Aboriginal folklore. The Yara-ma-yha-who is a creature from Australian Aboriginal folklore. This small, red-skinned vampire-like being lives in fig trees and preys on those who seek shade beneath them. It has no teeth, but uses its suckers on its hands and feet to drain the blood of its victims. The Yara-ma-yha-who does not kill outright. Instead, it swallows its prey whole and regurgitates them, repeating the process until the victim becomes a Yara-ma-yha-who themselves. This legend is often used to caution children against wandering off alone. El Silba-en, Venezuelan and Colombian folklore. El Silba-en, or the Whistler, is a ghostly figure from Venezuelan and Colombian folklore. He is said to be the spirit of a young man who killed his father and was cursed to carry his father's bones in a sack for eternity. El Silba-en is known for his eerie, whistling tune, which grows louder the farther away he is and quieter the closer he gets. Encountering El Silba-en often signifies impending death, especially for those who hear his haunting melody at night. The Aswang, Philippines. The aswang is a shape-shifting monster from Filipino folklore. By day, it appears as an ordinary human, but by night, it transforms into a fearsome creature, often a ghoul, vampire, or werebeast. The aswang preys on the sick and pregnant women, using its long, proboscis-like tongue to drain the life from its victims. This legend serves as a warning about the dangers that lurk under the guise of normalcy, emphasizing the need to stay vigilant and protect oneself from hidden threats. In conclusion, these legends reflect the fears and anxieties of the cultures from which they originate. While they may seem like mere stories, they often hold deeper meanings and serve important social functions. Whether warning against moral failings, explaining natural phenomena, or simply providing entertainment, these scary legends continue to captivate and terrify audiences around the world.